It's a new day in the workroom, and I feel absolutely fantastic. I've sent Florges packing. She stayed far too long for my liking. She claimed to be a designer and she got sent home on a design challenge. I have to laugh. I'm aware some queens are pleased I stayed, while others are not. Having just ended my feud with Florges, who's next for Misty huh? Maybe the Sanderson Sister Alliance, they need taking down.
It's a new day, and I am overflowing with joy, winning my first challenge last week, followed by a surprise video message from my boyfriend Jin, was the icing on the cake. I must maintain this winning streak because with only 6 of us remaining, any one of us could get chopped next, and I can't let it be me. I am determined to reach the finale and ultimately claim the crown.
The queens gather in the workroom and congratulates Ling Xiaoyu for her win last week and Misty for staying. They thank them. Misty asks the Sanderson Sister Alliance why did they say they wanted Florges to stay over her. Ling tells her she just hasn't gotten close with Misty, while she did with Florges. Zelda tells her she just doesn't like her and it's no shade, it's just a pageant girl thing, she should know that. Raquel tells her she don't have to give her a reason why, and Raquel looks at Misty and asks to her, what is she going to do now Florges isn't here, and her screen time is up, and she's probably the next to go. Misty, taken aback, asks Raquel why is she coming at her like that. Raquel said to her if she thought Florges was her problem, she don't know who she's messing with, and the real Raquel is coming out. Ling giggles and congrats her for coming out as a lesbian. Raquel, shocked and laughed, said no, not that type of coming out. Rosemond tells Misty she shouldn't aim for Miss Congeniality and trying to be liked by everyone, aim for the crown because that's what she is doing. Sailor Mars said isn't that what they all are here for, and they all agree.
I know this queen doesn't want to come for me, but I'm ready to call her ass out. She's been seeking an argument every week, and now, without Florges, she thinks she can challenge me? Wrong move, bitch. She's likely the next to sashay away. She should take her tired-looking ass and her basic-looking drag back home. As Florges mentioned, she stays being local, since no one seems to be booking her. Even after Drag Race, her bookings probably won't increase. I might even get booked in her hometown more than she does. Kanto, I'm open for bookings, though I'm not sure if you can afford my booking fee.
Misty, I don't like her. Maybe it's just my pageant competitive self coming out of me, haha. I don't like her drag. I don't like her attitude. She has no charisma. She does have talent, I'll give her that. Uniqueness she's lacking, and nerve. Well, she has nerve alright. The nerve to come for Raquel, who has been really sweet and also kinda shady, and Misty is getting on my last nerve.
Sailor Mars thanks Zelda once again for the immunity potion. Zelda responds, saying she needed it more at that moment than she ever will. Misty asks what that implies, and Zelda suggests it means she's on track to win the season. Rosemond chuckles, claiming she will be the winner, while Raquel counters, stating she is actually winning. Ling interjects, agreeing, then hesitates, adding that it could take a while. Sailor Mars, amused, inquires about the next challenge they all desire. Ling wants a dance challenge, believing she almost won the last one. Raquel agrees, reminding them that she did win it, with Ling playfully crediting her choreography. Raquel thanks her, praising the choreography. Misty expresses a wish for another snatch game, which Rosemond dismisses as unlikely. Misty retorts that anything can happen, to which Rosemond agrees, but Raquel interjects, dismissing the possibility of a second snatch game. A producer tells them it's mini-challenge time.
I'm not sure what's gotten into Misty. In what universe we would have 2 snatch games? I certainly hope not, as I didn't perform too well in the last one. Perhaps I could improve, but I'm not seeing it happen. I've actually been doing quite well here, so I'd happily welcome another acting challenge or another girl group. Whatever it is, I'm ready.
Sailor Mars wins the mini-challenge.
Oh yay, another mini-challenge win. Just last week, I secured my second mini-challenge win, and now this is my third. Previously, I received more fabric as a prize, which didn't turn out well. I was gifted an immunity potion by Zelda, for which I am so grateful. I've told her I'll help her with anything she needs in return.
My queens, you look like you could use some company, so for this week's Maxi Challenge, we are having a makeover challenge. Not just any makeover challenge. You will be making over past Miss Congenialities of Cartoon Drag Race. Please be decent, we have company. Now good luck and don't F it up.
A makeover is in store for the former Miss Congenialities of Cartoon Drag Race. I pity whoever gets paired with Misty, considering she struggles to present herself in good drag, let alone style someone else.
This will be interesting. I didn't anticipate a makeover challenge, but I'm excited. I won last week's design challenge, and a makeover is somewhat similar, though it depends on another person. I hope I get paired with someone who's easy to work with.
The producer informs Sailor Mars that, having won the mini challenge, she will select the pairings for the makeover. Sailor Mars expresses her gratitude and eagerness to see who will arrive next. Rosemon agrees but voices her hope that Pheromosa won't appear. Ling inquires why, and Rosemon reveals that Pheromosa betrayed her best friend, Anjouamon, who is also Rosemon's drag sister. Ling suggests she keep her fingers crossed. Sailor Mars playfully threatens to pair them if Pheromosa shows up, prompting Rosemon to question her seriousness. Sailor Mars laughs it off, assuring she's joking and would never do such a thing, and they share a laugh.
Guess who's back in the house? Your current reigning Miss Congeniality.
Well, did it just get hot in here? That's one fine-looking man, but unlucky Kronk. Because I have a date when I get out of here, and his name is Fry, my sweet sweet Fry.
Hi, I'm back. It's your reigning Season 8 Miss Congeniality, host of the Season 9 Meet the Queens and former Cartoon Drag Race Mexico Season 1 Queen, and I can't wait for this makeover.
You poor unfortunate souls, having to witness such beauty.
Oh my god, I love Ursula, and I think I found my makeover partner. I'll ask Sailor Mars if I can have her. She does owe me a favor after all.
Your favorite sea witch is back. Since Season 7, I've elevated my drag, and I aim to win this makeover challenge, not just for my partner, whoever they may be, but also for myself. I didn't place above safe in my season, and tonight, I intend to change that.
Your sweet and innocent Season 6 Miss Congeniality is here.
Oh my god. Really? She's here. I'm so annoyed. But I will be having a moment with her, not for me, but for my sister Angewoman who deserves justice.
Yay, it's Pheromosa, another Pokemon queen. I'm happy to see her, and I know Rosemon on the other hand is not happy to see her.
Hi, I'm Pheromosa, former Miss Congeniality turned villain, after eliminating Angewoman on All Stars 2. Listen, I'm sorry, okay, but the game is the game. When you compete on All Stars, it's every queen for themselves. I don't see you complaining about Jessica eliminating Peter on All Stars 3. I see Rosemon, and I am not ready for her to moan and bitch about me eliminating her sister. I'm trying to get back into my Miss Congeniality era.
Well, this looks rather familiar.
Oh my god, a legend has walked in. I'm a little starstruck. I know who my partner will be, and thank goodness I get to choose.
Hello darlings, it's me, Edna Mode Squad Mother, and I am now a winner. I took myself all the way up to Canada, where one of my best friends and Mode Squad member, Yzma, has her own franchise, Yzma's Drag Race, which is on YouTube right now. So what did I do? I competed, and I also won. Well, it was a double crowning. Shout out to my twinner, Birdo. I'm back and ready to slay this makeover. Whenever Mother RuPaul calls, I'm here, and you never know, I could even be here for a winner's season.
Well, this is what it looks like now, huh?
Oh wow, a fashion icon and drag race legend. We haven't seen Cruella in a long time. She still looks fabulous as ever.
Is this thing on? Hello, I'm Cruella de Vil, and this is my first ever confessional. Things sure have changed since my time here on Cartoon Drag Race. I've been booked and blessed, darlings. I've taken over as chief editor of Vogue. I got asked to come back for this episode, so I said sure, why not? I am a Miss Congeniality after all. I don't know how that happened. I hated all my season sisters, especially that Francine Smith who sent me home.
Ha 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 ha, boom baby, I'm back.
Not this clown again. He's the last person I wanted to see here. Well, other than Eric Cartman.
Oh yes, I forgot Cusco was the first Miss Congeniality, probably because of his behavior on All Stars 2. He better not do that here. I can't be dealing with more shenanigans.
Hey my loyal fans, it's me, Cusco. I am back and I see my former fling. Mode Squad sister is here, Edna. It's been a while since we last spoke, since my goodbye on All Stars 2 to be exact. I also see Kronk. I know him. He tried to kill me once, but we are on good terms now. I'm already over this challenge. I just want to go home and chill.
Before they make their way over to the Miss Congenialities, Zelda stops Sailor Mars and asks her if she can give her Ursula. Sailor Mars said of course as a thank you for last week. Rosemont asks her if she can have Cruella de Vil. Sailor Mars nods, and said she has the pairings ready.
As soon as Ursula walked in, I felt compelled to choose her as my partner. We both give the same aesthetic, very witchy vibes. I've made it known to Sailor Mars, and she has agreed. I trust she will honor the agreement, as she is very loyal to both myself and Rosemont.
Sailor Mars gives the queens their pairings. Sailor Mars chooses Edna Mode. She gives Rosemont, Cruella de Vil. She gives Zelda, Ursula. She gives Raquel, Kronk. She gives Ling Xiaoyu, Kuzco. And she gives Misty Faramosa. They all make their way to the table together.
Oh no, I'm paired with Cusco, who already has an I can't be bothered attitude. Well, mister, you'd better adjust your attitude, or I'll do it for you. This is crucial, and I won't let anyone jeopardize my chances in the competition.
The queens all gathered around to acquaint themselves with the Miss Congenialities. Cruella informed the queens that much had changed since her last visit and that she had her first confessional today. Kuzco chuckled and questioned if she could keep pace with the younger queens, calling her Grandma. Ursula retorted that she wouldn't tolerate this behavior from the younger queens again and, not being under contract, threatened to whoop his ass. Kuzco claimed he was merely having fun and suggested Ursula should lighten up, to which Ursula responded that she would light him up soon. Edna turned to Raquel, noting her familiar look, and before Raquel could respond, Edna recognized her as Barbie's sister. Raquel confirmed this and mentioned she attended Edna's sewing school prior to joining Drag Race. Edna recalled her excellent sewing skills at the school and Raquel boasted about her top placement in the design challenge, to which Edna remarked that the money was well spent. Faramosa questioned Rosemont on whether she intended to speak or just continue staring. Rosemont expressed her disgust at Faramosa for betraying her best friend, calling it a disgrace. Faramosa apologized, stating that All Stars was a different game. Rosemont disagreed, citing Daphne and Velma's experience on All Stars. Edna thanked Faramosa again for saving her over Anjouamon, yet labeled her a bad friend, insisting they start the makeover immediately.
I certainly gave her a piece of my mind, but now it's time to concentrate on this makeover challenge. I have to put Cruella de Vil into my drag family, which might be more challenging than anticipated, especially since she's the editor of Vogue. I can't let her down.
Cruella de Vil compliments the queens on their fashion while surveying their stations. Zelda thanks her, mentioning she spent over $250,000 on her runways, prompting gasps from Edna and Ursula. Cruella remarks that the outfits look expensive and the money was well spent. Edna asks who is the current frontrunner. The queens point towards Raquel. Sailor Mars adds that she also possesses the last immunity potion. Confused, Edna questions what an immunity potion is. Zelda explains that RuPaul introduced a twist this season, distributing 3 potions to save oneself or another queen. Ursula queries who had them. Zelda admits she had one but gave it to Sailor Mars last week. Cruella suggests it was a poor choice, likely to be regretted. Zelda disagrees, confident in her ability to stay at the top, which she attributes to sharing an aesthetic with Ursula, who expresses her gratitude. Edna Mode requests Sailor Mars to display their outfits. Upon presentation, Edna disapproves of them because they have a cape, declaring she never designs with capes, and requests a sewing machine from production to create a new outfit. Sailor Mars wonders if there will be enough time, to which Edna confidently replies that there will be, as she is Edna, freaking Mode.
Edna Mode didn't approve of the outfits I brought for the makeover challenge. To be honest, I wasn't expecting her to be here, and they had capes. Her #1 rule is, no capes. So, what does she do? She requests a sewing machine and swiftly starts crafting new outfits for us. It's an incredible chance for me to observe her expertise firsthand. And there's poor Raquel, who paid for this experience, while I'm observing at no cost. I'm sure I will pick up a trick or two.
Raquel and Kronk are getting to know each other. Kronk asks Raquel how is she getting along being on Drag Race. Raquel said she's doing amazing and she's currently the front runner. Kronk congratulates her and said she's done better than Barbie. She agreed and said more than she ever will. Kronk laughed, and said he was never the front runner on Season 8, but on Cartoon Drag Race Mexico however, he was. Raquel tells him she doesn't want to hear about Cartoon Drag Race Mexico again. He apologizes and Raquel tells him he's lucky he's a hunk. She said they should really get going with the makeover. Kronk agreed and said to Raquel she's really pretty. Raquel tells Kronk she's taken. Ling chimes in and said not yet. Raquel tells Kronk she has a man when she gets out of here. Kuzco laughed and said which will be today, right? Raquel ignores him. Kuzco tells Ling he's over this challenge already and just wants the spinach puffs he was promised. Kronk told him he will make them once the challenge is over. Kuzco said he wants them now, and tells Ling she's to do everything and he will not be lifting a single finger being here. Ling tells him to stop being so difficult. Kuzco told her no, and laughed. Ling took a deep breath and told Kuzco she will be back. Kronk, seeing her upset, comforts her. Kuzco shouts over don't forget his spinach puffs when she returns from being a baby.
I need to take a breather before I punch that asshole. I can't believe he was even Miss Congeniality of Season 1. I'm so nervous because he's refusing to do anything around here and this could be my last day here because of this imbecile. He's lucky my boyfriend Jin isn't here because he will knock him out.
Raquel gets in Kuzco's face, and he is getting scared. She tells him if he doesn't cooperate with what Ling wants she will punch him in his face right here and right now. Kuzco laughs and said she wouldn't do that. Raquel then punches him in the face and said she is not joking. Kuzco falls to the floor and is crying, and said fine he will help her, and starts rubbing his face, and said to production aren't they going to do anything? They tell him no he deserved it. Raquel tells him he's lucky she don't continue. He apologizes to her and she told him to start acting like a Miss Congeniality.
Now that felt good. I will not let this clown ruin my sister Ling's chance in this competition. But now I got to focus on my own makeover. With this big hunk of a man, and I'm so petite, we are so opposite. I'm a little worried to be honest.
Misty and Faramosa were chatting when Faramosa inquired about Misty's well-being, noting that it seemed the queens didn't really like her. Misty responded that 2 out of 5 do, mainly Sailor Mars and Rosemon. Faramosa, curious, asked what had happened. Misty explained that it was due to Florges' presence. Faramosa, taken aback, questioned if Florges was actually here. Misty confirmed she was, and when asked if she had informed the queens about the incident at Miss Pokemon, Misty nodded, adding that they were shocked and disgusted by Florges' actions. Faramosa agreed, opining that she should have been the real winner representing Alola. Misty chuckled, suggesting that she and Kanto should have actually won and reminded Faramosa that they needed to focus on their makeover. Zelda slayed the challenge.
I had an absolute amazing time working with Ursula. She told me since her season she stepped up her drag and it sure looks like she has. We both killed it out there. I can see her doing well on All Stars. RuPaul, please bring her back. She will actually have a win on her record because I should win this challenge.
Rosemon and Sailor Mars had a great performance.
The judges loved my makeover for Cruella, and I hope Cruella did as well, because she is the freaking editor of Vogue and she needs to look good at all times.
Raquel, Misty, and Ling Xiaoyu had a good performance.
Well, I don't know what got into Kuzco, but he actually helped me out a lot. We did pretty good, but being the top 6 and being just good isn't going to go well. There's a chance I could be in the bottom. I must go learn the lyrics.
Welcome to the judges panel. First, she is our resident judge, she is our season 8 champion, she is Musa, and our extra special guest judge, she is Makeover Challenge winner and season 4 champion. Please welcome Doris. Welcome home, darling. Before we get to the judging, Raquel, will you please step forward? Raquel, will you be using your potion tonight, or will you be ever so gracious and give it to another queen? What do you say?
RuPaul, this challenge was a little difficult for me. I won't lie to you. Me and Kronk had sizing issues, so with that being said, I will actually be using my potion for myself, thank you.
Bottoms up, my dear.
Well, that's the last potion of season 9. Raquel, whatever happens tonight, you will not be in the bottom 2. A very good use of a potion, my dear. Now let the judging commence. Zelda, congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
Shut the hell up. I just won my 3rd challenge here, and now I am the front runner of this season, which has been so difficult because we are all on the same caliber right now. Well, except for Misty.
Rosemon and Sailor Mars, great job this week, you are safe.
Working with Edna was an absolute blast. I was hesitant when she told me she was creating new outfits for us. I even learned the lyrics, but she delivered a great look for us. I'm one step closer to the finale and to the crown, and to be there with my good sisters Rosemon and Zelda is amazing.
Raquel, with a potion being consumed, you are safe.
Phew, I knew saving this potion would be worth it, and it paying me not using it for Fry. But I'll make up for it when I get out of here, which isn't this week, and it will not be next week either.
Misty, Ling Xiaoyu, you are up for elimination.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
I expected to be here, not because of me, but because of Kuzco's antics back in the workroom, so I have this lip sync song down. I don't like being in the bottom, but I love performing and I am about to give Mother a show.
I don't think I belong here, but I'm here by default, because of a potion. But I sent Florges home and I can send Ling home. This is going to come down to this lip sync because we both have the exact same track record right now. So I'm scared. She's a fantastic performer. The lip sync song is Dance for Love by Zella Day. Both Misty and Ling had a great lip sync. Misty.
Shantae, you stay.
Ling Xiaoyu.
Sashay away.
Thank you so much. You have changed not only my life, but the Tekken Queen's back home lives. I love you all.
This is Untucked.
The queens offer their congratulations to Zelda on her third win and to Misty for surviving the lip sync. Sailor Mars expresses her disbelief at Zelda's 3 wins, to which Zelda confesses she's equally surprised, feeling like a background character not long ago. Zelda then prompts the queens to acknowledge they've reached the top 5, and is this the top 5 they imagined upon their arrival? Raquel disagrees, revealing she expected Red and Ling Xiaoyu to be in place of Rosemon and Misty. She assures Rosemon that she means no shade at all because Rosemon has proven she deserves to be here over them, and Rosemon accepts, considering it merely an opinion, having predicted Ling Xiaoyu over Misty. Misty, taken aback, inquires why, and Rosemon simply states her feelings. Misty retorts that this top 5 was within her expectations, while Zelda had foreseen Florges over Misty, and Sailor Mars had envisioned Mr. Turner instead of Misty. Raquel tells Sailor Mars she's crazy for considering Mr. Turner a top 5 contender. Sailor Mars laughs it off, urging them not to underestimate Mr. Turner's performance, a sentiment echoed by the queens. As they converse, the Miss Congenialities enter the Untucked. Raquel inquires about the whereabouts of Kuzco and Faramosa. Edna explains that Faramosa had urgent obligations and was rushed to the airport, while Kuzco had to visit the doctor due to facial swelling. Raquel chuckles at this. Ursula expresses her delight in aiding Zelda's win, and Zelda reciprocates, pleased to have contributed to Ursula's track record. Cruella announces to the queens that she's preparing a feature for next month's Vogue and requires some of them for the spread, confirming Ursula and Zelda's participation. She then assures Raquel and Kronk that they will be included, and informs Sailor Mars, Edna, and Rosemon of their involvement as well. When Misty inquires about her role, Cruella assesses her and declares she doesn't fit the theme of the shoot, which is fashion icons, causing laughter among them. As the group continues to bond, Cruella mentions she must depart quickly to meet Donatella Versace in the morning. The queens bid her farewell and toast to the top 5 queens.
Hey, squirrel friend. When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.